wondering if there's enough to do in Miami as a family with kids, then you need to watch this video, because as someone who recently flew to Miami with a 3 and 7-year-old all the way from London, I'm going to show you that Miami with kids is not just doable, it's brilliant. So we flew to Miami as part of a larger Florida adventure. We were actually driving one of the most iconic road trips in the US from Miami to Key West. But before hitting the overseas highway, we always knew we wanted to spend a couple of days at the start of our trip exploring Miami. So in total, we were in Miami for 3 days and 4 nights, and our days were packed. In the first couple of days, we did some touristy bits in Miami, like we hired bikes and biked along South Beach. We played some mini golf at Brickell. We also did some shopping at Brickell, and we also did a boat tour to see Miami skyline and of course judge some millionaire houses. And not forgetting enjoying some Cuban sandwiches along the way. But the standout day, the one I'm still talking about, was our road trip day out to the Everglades Alligator Farm. So between us and the kids, a trip to see some alligators and go on an airboat ride was at the top of our list of things to do in Miami. Now, when it came to planning our Everglades tour, we actually soon realized that there was lots of different options. But once we decided where we was going, the next decision was how we're going to get there, by bus or by car. Now, I'm not actually a huge fan of buses, so we hired a car. Best decision ever. We hired our car through 60 from one of their Miami Beach branches, which is located on Collins Avenue, and I have to say they're amazing. The staff were really friendly and the process was really easy. Even with us being from the UK, all we had to do was show our UK driving license, and we actually didn't need to pay a penny until we picked the car up. Not only that, because it was only for a day, we had no luggage, which meant we could opt for a smaller car for the day to save money. A term my husband quickly translated into Mustang convertible. So the Everglades Alligator Farm is in Homestead, which was just under an hour away from where we picked the car up on Miami Beach. And driving a car also meant that we had the freedom to stop along the way, and we did manage to pick up some American candy for the ride too. Anyway, if you can't tell already, no regrets about not taking the bus. Despite being a little windswept, we then arrived at the alligator farm, where I went in hoping to see an alligator, but no word of a lie, within minutes, and I mean minutes, we were looking at what must have been at least 30 to 50 alligators, and we arrived in perfect time to watch the alligator feeding show.
Guys, check this out. Oh, that was very anticlimactic. Big round of applause for the alligators. Thank you all for coming.
We then went straight from there to an airboat tour. Now that was fun. I was worried about the noise for the kids, but they do provide ear defenders, and yeah, despite Chloe's resting face, the kids absolutely loved it. So the airboat ride lasted around 20 minutes in total, and it started off slow and then it seriously picked up some speed.
We are about 30 seconds from taking off.
Now next up was the alligator show. You don't want to miss this. Never did I ever think I would see a man with his head in a gator's mouth, but here we are.
My finger.
Anyway, it didn't end there. We were then able to hold a baby alligator. Seriously, I mean, forget the kids, that was the highlight of my day. Say bye.
Say goodbye. Say goodbye.
And there we go. I hope you enjoyed today's video. A real whistle-stop tour on some of just the amazing things that you can do in Miami with kids. Absolutely no regrets here. It's one of the best holidays we've ever done. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for lots more videos. I've also got a full-length video on the actual road trip part of our video, so make sure you subscribe for that too.